everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Way Back Wednesday. Zora, thanks for joining us today. Thank you so much. Do you want to come on stream? Probably not. So what we're doing for this and for the foreseeable future is we're trying our best to do Way Back Wednesday as these past tournaments on PTCG Stats. PTCG Stats has been providing older formats to play, have fun in. And I'm excited, dude. 2013 was such a good year. That's currently the deck box I use in real life. That Worlds deck box from 2013 from Canada. From, I think it's Vancouver Regionals. That's the deck box I actually use in real life. But the deck we're going to play for the tournament is actually going to be Thunderous Deoxys Kyurem, a.k.a. Kenton Anderson. Our boy Kenton. Woo! He actually got top 32 at Worlds that year playing this deck. He would unfortunately fall to Dustin Zimmerman playing his very well-known deck called Hover Toxin. It was a Sableye Garbodor Darkrai deck. So he would unfortunately lose to that, but I think, you know, Kenton said he started, like, his start was horrible. He started Deoxys. I can't believe Kenton, he remembers something from 2013. I can't even remember what I did 2 days ago. So yeah, if you've never seen Plasma before, TDK, this is the deck that we're going to play, and I'll talk to you about it before we showcase the deck. After this video, we actually won't see the deck list again until just never, so you have to always come back to this video to see the deck list. If you're curious, if you're watching those other videos, you'll never see this anyway. So before we jump into the match, let's cover the deck. Thunderous is going to be one of our main attackers here. He has Radiant Knuckle, does 30, attach energy, frame rate Scarpella to one of your bench Pokemon, bench team Plasma Pokemon. So this is an energy accelerator. Radiant Knuckle lets you power up your bench Pokemon to get energies out. And the cool thing about this format is you can attack on turn 1. Yes, that is correct. So you can Radiant Knuckle for a ton of damage. Also, you have Thunderous Noise. It's not really, you know, a really attack you want to power up. It does 90, but you need 4 energies. And if this Pokemon has any Plasma energy attached to it, discard energy attached to the defending Pokemon. Alright, so we have Deoxys in here. Deoxys is like our power booster, right? He's got ability Power Connect. Your team Plasma Pokemon's attacks, excluding Deoxys EX, do 10 more damage. So now your Thunderous does 30 plus 10 for every Deoxys on the bench, which is very strong. It can easily start hitting like 60s and 70s, which is very crucial because you are able to donk somebody. You also have Helix Force, which is good for hit for weakness. It does 30, and if this Pokemon has any Plasma energy attached to it, this attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. So you can punish your opponent's Pokemon if they do that. But we're really not attacking with Deoxys. That's not what we want to do. The two main attackers is going to be Kyurem. Kyurem has attack the Frost Spear. It does 30, and then 30 damage when your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now this is great because, once again, this is boosted by Deoxys. So your Frost Spear is going to do 60 and 30, and start sending some huge knockouts because Blizzard Burn does 120. And that might not seem a lot. It's not a lot in this format, of course. But with Deoxys and stuff like that, there's ways to manipulate the damage even more that we haven't discussed yet. Blizzard Burn, you know, you're just one prize guy, 130 HP, which is, it's still a lot in that format, right? It's still somewhat to deal with. It's hard to deal with. But Blizzard Burn to be able to one-shot an EX is where this card shines, right? So you need 2 waters and a color, so you at least need 2 turns to power this guy up. That's where Thunders comes in handy because Thunders can power up a Kyurem while softening it for a Blizzard Burn to take a knockout, which is very crucial. We also have cards like Absol. Now this list plays 2, which is very it wasn't very popular then. It's probably still not popular now. But Mind Jack can punish your opponent's bench if they have you does 20 and then 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So once again, with the combination of Frost Spear hitting the bench and Thunderous doing that Radiant Knuckle, you know, Absol can come and swing and do a ton of damage. And also you have Deoxys to power up even more. With the bench of 5, you're doing 120, which is very strong, of course. With 30 Deoxys, you're doing 150. Then an early Frost Spear can do 180. When 180 is usually the highest number you're going to want to hit in this deck. And that's it. That's all the Pokemon we're going to play. There's really no draw support in this format that I can think of Pokemon-wise. There's no Shaman. There's no Tapu Lele. There's no Claydol if we're going way back that far. There's no Uxies either. So there's really no extra draw cards in this format. There might be like a Knockdown, and that's about it. Even then, I think that might be pushing it. But yeah, this is all the Pokemon we're going to play. With our 2 main attackers, it's going to be 2 Absol. And 2 Absol, like I said, was very uncommon, and it might still be. And then 3 Kyurem, which is going to be our main guy for sure. So that's all of our Pokemon. So let's go everything else and see what this deck is about. Now we have Bike. Bikes lets you draw. You have 4 cards in your hand. This could be very good because you do have a lot of cards to thin out of your hand. And then Bike lets you draw up to 4. We have 4 Gold Stream, which is the way we're going to power up our attackers out of nowhere. Coerce Machine lets you search deck for a Plasma Energy card and attach to one of your team Plasma Pokemon, shuffle your deck afterwards. So you can play Coerce Machine to get one of these Plasma Energies. They provide a single color synergy, but the reason why I play it is because you can like basically double attach and triple attach and quadruple attach sometimes. So if you like Raiden Knuckle to Kyurem, next turn you can attach Cold Sheen and you can start Blizzard Burning, and that's how we start attacking turn 2 with this guy. You can also get just Attach Energy the next turn energy Cold Sheen, that works as well, or Cold Sheen Energy next turn energy. There's a lot of different things that you can do. This is how you can attack turn 1 with Frost Spear, because if you have Energy plus Cold Sheen, you can start Frost Spearing for a ton of damage. So that's very, very nice. We are playing Hypnotoxic Laser, flip a coin of heads, your opponent's act Pokemon is asleep, but the main thing is their automatic poison. The sleep flip does matter a lot, because Switch wasn't played a lot in this format, because there was a lot of Blastoise going around, there was a lot of Darkrai, so people weren't playing Switch in their decks, right? They were playing Keldeo and stuff like that. The only decks that really play Switch are going to be like Plasma, and there might be a couple others, just a little bit decks. But a lot of people relied on Floatstone and Darkrai's and Keldeos to get out of this, so the sleep flip could be very, very crucial. Now, one card that did get changed in this game is going to be Catcher. Catcher was an automatic bring your Pokemon to the bench to the active, so instead we're playing Repel. Repel, your opponent switches their active with one of their bench Pokemon, but what we did is type in the chat what Pokemon we wanted to bring up, so it essentially is a Catcher. Just remember that Repel is a Catcher. Your opponent has to bring a Pokemon to the bench to the active that we picked and take a knockout. So this is really, really good. 4 Catchers is very, very nice. You can pick who you want to take a knockout very quickly and punish your opponent. 4 Switch, this is really, really good. I didn't discuss this, but Kyurem says this Pokemon can't attack. You can't use Blizzard Burn again. You can't attack with Kyurem. So you have to switch out Kyurem because you don't want to treat him because he does have a 3 retreat cost. So you want to switch and then switch back or retreat. You can switch into like a Thunderous, attaching into retreat. You can switch it to another Kyurem and go for a Frost Spear or its own Blizzard Burn. So there's a lot of things you can do to switch. That's what we are playing for. There's 2 Team Plasma Ball and 1 Ultra Ball. Now that might seem really, really low. I know it does, but you gotta remember we play a bunch of Pokemon. We're gonna be able to find them, which is very cool. You know, as long as you draw into attackers, which everybody can really attack, you're good to go. The only Pokemon that you really can't attack with is going to be Deoxys. But as long as you hit somebody, they essentially can't auto-attack, which is very nice. So that's a big thing you gotta remember. We only play 3 ball cards, but still, it's very nice with playing this max amount of Pokemon. We're playing playing Team Plasma Balls, let's just direct for Plasma Pokemon with no setback. Ultra Ball, you have to discard a Pokemon, or discard two cards to get a Pokemon. There's 1 Verbix in the gym. This is why Laser is so strong, because you're able to Hypnotoxic Laser plus a Verbix, so your poison does 30. And then, of course, with Frost or Blizzard Burn, you're doing 150. And then with 3 Deoxys, you're doing 180. And, of course, with the early, like, Raiden Knuckle, you can see, like, the math and start, like, racking up, right? You got Laser, Burbank, Deoxys, and you got early pressure with Thunderous. And you can see how Kyurem is very strong with this deck, right? We're playing 3 Course. Course is very, very strong in this series, in this like set, in this 2013 Worlds, because everybody has a full bench, right? Darkrai has a full bench. Blastoise has a full bench. The Mirror has a full bench. A lot of different things just have a lot of bench spots taken up. So Course, be able to shuffle your deck and shuffle your cards into deck, then draw a card for each of the bench Pokemon is very, very strong and can draw a bunch of cards. There's and can punish you and your opponent, but you gotta remember we play Bike, so if we end and then draw a Bike, we can Bike for more cards, and as long as we're attacking, we're okay, because if we can end them and then take a knockout and disrupt all the energies, we're good to go. 4 Juniper is still pretty stable even nowadays in this format. 1 Skyla, which is very nice because it can search for a training card. It can hit your Switch, you can hit your Laser, your Catcher, anything that stuff. It does turn it doesn't really turn into like a 5th Laser or 5th Catcher, but it does feel like it when you're able to Skyla for the card to win the game, which is very, very strong. There's 1 Floatstone. There is Tool Scrapper in this format, but there wasn't a lot, if I remember correctly. So I think that's very, very nice. You're able to Floatstone a Deoxys, and then you can retreat it later on. You can also Floatstone any moment on the Kyurem, retreat. You can like Floatstone a Kyurem, retreat it, and then switch. Very, very cool. And one card that's kind of like very clutch in this deck is going to be Life Dew. Life Dew says that the Pokemon this card's attached to is knocked out. Your opponent takes 1 for your prize card. So that means that they knock out a Kyurem, they actually take 0 prize cards, which is phenomenal when you're playing this deck. We're playing 1 Blend for Dark, which can activate the Absol. That's pretty much all. Oh, I guess it can activate Deoxys as well, but this is mainly for Absol, but you can use it for Deoxys if need be. We're playing 3 Water. blend with lightning. This is actually a really good one because it can get Thunders and Kyurem. We are playing 4 Plasma Energy, of course, for the Cold Chain, and 4 Prism Energy, which counts as every single type of energy as long as attached to a basic Pokemon. So that's the deck. It's, you know, it's a lot going on, I know, but it's very, very fun. It's very strong, and I love this series so much. So for the next couple weeks, we're going to see this for Way Back Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll get more games and keep this going. I love that Way Back Wednesday is brought back to life thanks to PTCG Stats because we're able to play older games. So Way Back Wednesday is back. I'm excited. We got the full lineup again. Main Deck Monday, Road Tuesday, Way Back Wednesday, Expanded Thursday, and Fan Friday. We're back to the original that we did like 7 years ago on the channel. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And let's see the first match right now. Like I said, for the foreseeable future for Wednesdays, it will be Way Back Wednesday. Alrighty, let's watch. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. This is Way Back Wednesday, or 2013 Worlds format, round number 1. So we were playing Plasma that our friend Kit today did use. Forget what placement he got. But yeah, I'm excited. So call heads, like always. We lost the coin. It was actually the big deal in this format because whoever goes first gets to attack, which is really nice. So we get no base Pokemon. And of course, you're going to see Repel over and over again. Repel is catcher in this format. Alright, so we do start Thunders and Deoxys. So, looks like there was that my hand or their hand? I didn't pay attention. So put down Thunders, put down Deoxys, press done. Alright, so let's see. Oh, so they keep mulligan. Okay, that's good for us. More mulligans is more draw. So some kind of dark deck. So they're playing enhanced damage, which is bad because we play as special energies, of course. We are very special energy reliant, for sure. So we shall see. I imagine there's gonna be a lot of Darkrai in this format. Speaking of Darkrai, there he is. So pass on my turn, pass on his turn, and we shall start the party. That is Plasma versus Darkrai. Now this is a pretty good matchup because this is like the 2 best decks, right? This one Worlds. This got second place if I remember correctly. So it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out, how my opponent plays it, everything like that. So we'll see what he's got here. We got Repel, which we can bring somebody with the active. We'll see it in. Both players shuffle and get 6 new cards. Okay. So let's see what we get here. Alright, get a laser. We get a blend energy. We can do some damage to his Darkrai. Right now we're doing 40 with laser, 50, which is nice. We right now hit the Enum. And let's see what else he's got here. Part of the Squirtle squad. So there's Repel. Okay. And pass on our turn. That's fine. We play Force Switch. So we'll go blend, laser, heads, play in. Both get new hands of 6. So we did Cold Chain and a Prism. We can hold this for a Helix Force next turn. We can play the Verbex City Gem to rack the damage, and then Helix Force can do 3, 6, 9, 12. Resistant. So I think I'm trying to pass right now. We'll put the Verbex down, rack up some damage, press done with my opponent's turn, and then we can maybe do some significant damage. So when you use Power Connect with Deoxys, you don't get the extra damage, but Helix Force is still a very strong attack for sure. Especially if he leaves his Deoxys in the active spot. We can do some damage to him for sure. So we see Ultra Ball, discarding a Repel, and a Random Receiver, okay? Now to him, it looks like I have a bad hand. So, okay, so Sableye. So Junk Hunting is what we're doing today. He can free retreat Junk Hunt right now, which is definitely a good thing to do right now. So Energy Switch up to the Darkrai. Okay. And a Juniper. So see Juniper, discarding a Juniper, getting a new hand of 7. And we can see some Junk Hunt. There's a laser. Let's see here. So heads, we do go Night Night. There's a Dark Energy. So I would definitely attach to the one that doesn't have damage on it, if that was him. You don't want to bring that to the active, because we can take a knockout with Kieran with that one. So we'll see what his Junk Hunt. He's going to get 2 item cards back into his hand. Probably Laser and Random Receiver Catcher. So yeah, Laser and Catcher. So there's a Poison. And Tails, we are still asleep, unfortunately. Ouch. So we're lucky enough to get a Kohler. So we can go Plasma Ball into Kyurem. That's probably the most useful one. We'll go Kyurem, which actually blend energy to save the Prism. We'll Plasma to this, and we can Repel to bring up the damage one. We can knock out the Sableye. I think going up to Sableye is better. We could bring up the Darkrai and do both. So, with okay, and they'll Colress for 4. So we didn't find anything, unfortunately. That's not good. So to pass, unfortunately. But we brought up the Darkrai with the no energy, which is probably the best play. So he has to commit a Dark Energy to treat it. Okay, we didn't find one of our 4 switch or a Float Stone. So, but the deck does play Enhanced Hammer. He does play Enhanced Hammer in his list. So there's that Ultra Ball. See, discards an and a Darkrai. Okay. Let's see what the Ultra Ball gets him. So Mr. Mime. So no bench damage can be done now, unfortunately. So Mr. Mime, Super Rod. I wonder if this is just Jason K's list that he won with. Is it Juniper? Discarding a laser. He can always just junk on stuff back. That's the key here with this deck. Sableye comes back up. And we're going to see junk hunt. So what he's trying to do is just run me out of resources, right? You like bring catcher, and you just like catcher up Pokemon and stuff. But we play Force Switch, which is really good for us. If we find a laser, we can knock out the Sableye this turn, Repel, and catch a laser. So there's some poison damage come back up. Tails, we stay asleep. Again, the sleep flips. I could Kyurem and Colress Machine to thin the deck down, which is fine. I think it's a fine play. We want to get less cards out of my deck for sure. Okay, so we do hit a switch. So, so switch, Repel, Kyurem, 1, 2, 3, and then we can bike for 2. This has 50, so we'll go switch into Kyurem. Put out another Kyurem. We can Repel to bring up Mr. Mime to knock it out of the game. Which is also good if we don't whiff the knockout. He has to put energy to Mr. Mime. And they'll bike for 2. Okay, it's not what we want to see. So Frost Spear, the 30 damage is relevant. Okay, that's unfortunate. We missed the laser. Down 2 repels. Let's see. So there's Dark Energy deactive, so you can free retreat it. Sableye comes up. E-Hammer, away the blend, of course. Alright. See what else he's got here. If we top deck laser, we can laser the Sableye, knock it out, and power up the Kyurem, making his Hand Hammers useless that turn. Which is not a bad thing. I hate that we benched 3 Kyurems, but I really want to take a knock on this Mr. Mime so we can start using the Frost Spear damage. So comp for 1. Dark Patch to Darkrai. I wonder which Darkrai he's going to go for. Okay, the one with damage on it, which is interesting, because we can one-shot that. There's a Keldeo, Juniper. Okay. He needs this Keldeo forever, so he can Dark Energy to it, and he can rush and retreat at any moment. See what he says. Deoxys with no damage. Okay. Laser. Trying to put that guy back to sleep. Tails. So we get Skyla for a Floatstone of 1-2. And Cinder Thunders. I'm hoping we hit a laser and we can just knock out this Sableye. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see. We see E-Hammer Energy Switch. Alright. So on our turn, we get a Plasma Energy. We'll just end that away. I don't want him to have an E-Hammer in the hand. I want him to find it if he has to. So we can switch into Thunders. We can put a Plasma in the active and just Radio Knuckle for 50. This makes it where he has to play double E-Hammer to get rid of these, which will be nice. So okay, there's one. We have the other one ready to go, which is nice. There's Repel. This has 90, this has 30, so we'll see which one he decides to bring up. Deoxys with 30. Such a fun format here. Hypno, okay. Heads. We have 2 switch left in the deck. So he can't hide forever. So he's junk hunting. He didn't play a supporter card, which is good to note. So we're not going to end him this turn because he didn't play any supporter cards. Now, that's not saying he doesn't have a supporter card in hand, but if he goes to a random receiver, that shows he doesn't have a supporter card in hand. So E-Hammer, Super Rod. Okay. Tails on our turn. Well, Juniper. Switch into this. I got Plasma Energy, take a knockout. Yeah, we'll take the first knockout here. We'll get a Blend on this. Go down to 5. So take the first price card of the game. There's a laser, okay. So we can knock out this guy easily with the laser. Gets a knockout next turn. It'd be interesting to see what he does here, though. The Dark Energy deactive, okay. There's a laser. Tails. E-Hammer. E-Hammer this right here. Oh, he's going after the active. Which I think is a misplay, because we're going to knock out this pretty easily. We can Life do it. Take a knockout. So there's a Night Spear doing a 90 and 30. Okay. Alright. So on our turn, we'll go Laser. We'll Life do the Kyurem. We'll Plasma Ball. I think we're just going to fail it, though. We can grab Thunders and just fail it. That's fine. We can Juniper. We can keep our hand and just Skyla this turn. And, like, grab a Floatstone. Or did we go Juniper? I think we're going Juniper, trying to find energy. That's what we're going to do here. So we didn't find anything really. So we'll retreat to this. And we'll Blizzard Burn. Okay. So take a knockout here. Go down to 3. There's a Deoxys. There's a Prism. Okay. Now, we needed to find the Prism last turn. What we can do next turn is we can repel up the Mr. Mime, take a knockout, and power up a new Kyurem. So retreat to Darkrai. Energy switch to the Darkrai. Super Rod. Those guys. played 3. We could go after the Keldeo, take a knockout on that if we want to. But we'll have 7 cards left in the deck. There's a Sableye coming down. 90 and 30. Okay. Another Prism Energy coming up. So this guy can't attack right now. That's key here. He can't attack right now. I think the best plan is to Ultra Ball, discard both Absols. There's a laser in here. We got the stuff to win, which is nice. We'll put this here. We'll retreat to here. We'll repel the mine. And Rated Knuckle for knockout. Put an energy on this guy. Okay. We go down to 2. Now, if he sends a Darkrai up and swing, we can Laser Prison him for knockout for game. Now, we have multiple Junipers, Colors in the deck. We have Bike, I think, as well. We should have... Oh, no, we have used our Bikes. So, we only have 1... So, literally, the supporter cards we have in our hand is what we have left. So... And we can one-shot this guy next turn. If he doesn't end us. How many ends has he played? 2. So just Night Spear. It's not good for our opponents because 20, 30, 40, 50 plus the... Yeah, that's game. Yep. So instead of Kyurem, Prism, Laser, win the game. Alright, so on our turn, we will Prism, Laser, play Deoxys, and Blizzard Burn. Alright, so that's game number 1. Taking down the Sableye Darkrai deck. I do think he's using Jason Glazinski's winning list. Jason did win that year with this deck. So we'll see what else he's got. Go back to Supporter Squad. It is best 2 out of 3, of course. Declined it. He must be still on the screen. I'll go first. Okay. Let me send another challenge. You see me anything on Discord? Hold on 1 second. Okay, so he wants to go first, of course. So we won the coin flip. Would you like to go first? Nope. We're going to let him go first, of course. Now we can win turn 1, which is really nice. This hand, though, can't let us win turn 1. We'll start Absol, which I think is fine. I'm scared to put double Deoxys down, but it could be. It's probably good just to put it down so they don't go away. My deck is, unfortunately, you can control how much you do, because you can control your bench Pokemon. So, and we get a Blend Dark Energy, which is nice. It's the only one we play. So right now, my Jack is doing 4, 5, 6. So we're almost taking a knockout right now, as is. There's no way to fill our hand up though. There's nothing like Shamans. There's no Claydol, there's no Didinis, there's no Uxie, there's nothing like that in this format. It's just straight on, what do you top deck? Which we do have multiple outs. So, even a Skyla will help us here. We can Skyla for like a bike, draw cards. Dude, he is drawing a bunch of cards, which is good for us. Dark Energy there. Juniper, high 5 opponent. The problem is, we could one-shot the Sableye pretty easily if we top deck a Colors Machine. Even if he goes for, like, what is it? Even if he goes for, like, a Repel to bring up a Deoxys, right? We still got the switch on hand. There's any switch to the active. He can attack turn 1, which is nice. So he can get back, like, the Energy Switch and Dark Patch or something if he wants to. So we'll see what we top deck here. That's the big question. What do we top deck? see. It's not a card we wanted to see, guys. Just gonna let you know. We're gonna put a plasma here. I think we're just gonna put a plasma and pass. I don't care if he enhanced him as a plasma. That's irrelevant to me. Just letting you know. 20, 40, 60, 80, 8, 9, 10. What did he grab? Oh my goodness, I forgot to check. Juniper. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with Junipers. There's a Verbeek coming down. Okay. There's a Mime. So, I mean, Absol's doing a ton of damage right now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. There's a Juniper. Discarding a bunch of stuff. I remember he could Junk Hunt to get back that stuff as well, which is very good for him. There's a Lazor. Heads. Absol goes Night-Night. Dark Energy, Darkrai. Junk Hunting. I mean, we have like a course here. I will gladly, like, Ultra Ball, the Dark, and something to get Thundurus, switch into it, and coerce for a bunch. And that's the play here. That's what we want to do here. So heads, we wake up. That's irrelevant. We hit the Thundurus, but not the right sequence, unfortunately. Huh. So do we go Thundurus Retreat? What did he Junk Hunt for? It doesn't tell me. But that's unfortunate. I think I just do this and press done. Yeah, I think that's fine. I want to keep my one prize attackers because they are going to bring me to victory. So. If he bench more Pokemon, which he might. Oh, okay. We're going to see attach energy switch. And he's going to start swinging here with Darkrai. He's not going to Sableye right now. There's a Lazor. Okay. Tails. So he's now going to get the laser back, which is good for us. So 110 and 30. Okay. Okay. I can't leave this guy in the active because then he just gets knocked out. I mean, I can life do this. Attach this here. Raiden Knuckle for 50. Get the plasma here. This guy gets knocked out. I promote Deoxys. And then Absol can Mind Jack for knockout when we switch into him. Yeah, I think that's the best play, unfortunate. And then maybe if we get lucky, we get in him or something. Yeah, just unfortunate draws right now. Ultra Ball. Okay. And in Dark, he is not letting me have any Pokemon. Now, if he puts the Pokemon down, like if he puts the Darkrai down, that is good for us. That's some significant damage we can do with Absol. Oh my goodness, there's Darkrai coming down. Dark Patch of Darkrai. Okay. Yep. Jupiter discards Random Receiver in. He's looking for a laser right now, I think. No laser. That's good. Okay, 110 to 30. Cool. So we take a knockout this turn. We still don't have anything though, Josh. Ultra Ball. Switch and Verbank. Oh, I discarded the switch. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, Josh. Oh my goodness. Bro. Oh, I meant to discard the lightning. So I could switch to a knockout this turn. Put Thunders down. And go to 0 card hand, take a knockout, go to 2. Thunders. The Absol gets knocked out. Thunders comes up and takes some names. That's not what happened there, unfortunately. We're not going to give up, though. We'll feed him. We'll feed him. Maybe we told like an in. And then we look okay. Hits a bite any repels, though. So that's the kicker here. And this guy's fully sharp. I mean, dude, I messed up. I messed up there for sure. So he hit both of these guys for some reason. Interesting. You would think you'd hit the Deoxys just so you can, like, knock it out with a regular Night Spear? Whoa, we are drawing so bad. So bad. And see, a single supporter card. There's a switch. Yo, even if we played that correctly, we still would have nothing, and then that guy would have knocked out their only Absol, and then we would have sent him Absol and just got, like, destroyed. So, he can take a knockout here, and hopefully we go Prism and Enum, and then that's our plan. Unfortunately. So it goes to 2. We'll set up Absol. We need a top deck in here. Like, bad. Alright, that's what we needed. We'll end him to 2. We can take a knockout here pretty easily if we would have hit anything. And we didn't. Whoa. Really, dudes? Now we can attack next turn. There's no one prizer. The best we could do is laser him and hope it sticks, and he can't. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. It's real. Okay. Okay. Laser across our fingers. Okay. This would be a lot better if this guy didn't have 120 damage on him already. Alright, if he has Dark Energy, he wins, though. He rushes in, retreats, takes a knockout. There's Russian. Alright. So, slight mistake on my part with the discarding of the switch. But, I mean, we only saw... We didn't see any supporter cards. So... Not much you can do about that. Decline my challenge. What a jerk. Now... so this is, 2013, so we can't attack turn 1. So if we can knock out a Sableye turn 1, it'd be pretty busted. So we'll see if that works. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we're gonna knock out a Sableye turn 1. That's the plan. That is the plan. I think we have the better deck. That is for sure. So. Alright, so we won the coin flip. Would you like to go first? Yes, I would like to go first. Thank you very much. So, alright. We start this. Press done. I think they got a mulligan as well, which is good for us. We could do some... We could get the Frost Spear out pretty easily right now. Alright. Okay. Alright, no active Pokemon. Yeah, I want to drop mulligan. Are you kidding me? Press done on my opponent's turn. On our turn. Okay. So we'll go laser. We'll go blend. Plasma Ball. For Deoxys. Put down the Deoxys. Do we go crazy and like try to do significant damage to Keldeo turn 1? I think that's fine. Yes, we lose a lot of resources, but I think this is okay. Get another Deoxys. Put down Deoxys. Play Juniper. We get the Cold Machine, which is nice. So they're threatening a turn 2 Blizzard Burn. So 3, 4, 5, 60 damage coming down, which means we easily can knock out with Blizzard Burn next turn. 120 plus 60 is enough for a knockout. We can Skyla for Repel for that. So that is looking good. There's an E-Hammer. Alright. That's what he needs to slow us down for sure. Let's see what else he's got here, though. Repel. The Deoxys is the same. It doesn't matter. There's a laser. We got Switch and Prism, so that's good. Verbank. Juniper. Double Dark Patch. Now remember, he does play Stabilize, so don't get too happy, Josh. So there's a Darker coming out, which you can get free retreat. There's a Dark Energy. There's a Keldeo. So he's got the double rushing. Yeah, this is definitely like Jason's deck, 100%. Yeah, and pass poison. Okay. So we go Prism. No, we'll go this switch here. We can Colors for 4. Or we can Skyla for a Plasma Ball. I like the Skyla for Plasma Ball. The reason I like the Skyla for Plasma Ball is because we can get Thunders out, and Thunders can help us get some energy back if need be. So right now we're going to Frost Spear, hit the Darkrai. Just soften up all his guys. Yep, that's probably the best way to do it right there. Because he discarded the Hammer and a Dark Patch. So that's really good. There's a Laser, so second Laser coming down. Heads. Okay. We've only played one switch. See, Juniper coming down, discarding a Dark. Alright. He could attach the Dark to Keldeo, but decided not to. If this guy stays active, he's we could potentially knock him out next turn. Especially if we wake up. Another E-Hammer. Hate to see it, hate to see it. Dark Patch to Darkrai. Okay. Just a pass. Okay, so we can Colors for 5, which is not the best. Yeah, Colors for 5. So we have to switch. Switch into Thunders. I think we go ahead and repel the Darkrai. So we can smack it. And then 3. We could get a Laser, but I think the 50 is fine. We'll buy for 2. That's not 2 cards we want to see. Alright. And put that here. So this guy has 100 HP left. I was looking for a Laser so we could smack him to bring up to 70 HP left, and then we could pitch like another knockout. Or take a knockout, going back into our turn. So this is fine though. Blizzard can take a knockout next turn. His is N. Okay. That's good for us. We're both at 6. So that's fine for me. Repel. See what he wants. I imagine one of the Deoxys. Oh, Kieran, actually. He's trying to go for the knock on the guy. So he needs Dark and Laser. Dark Claw. Okay, that does it do. Okay, that's a knockout. That's the knockout. It's knockout. There's an N. Okay, so we save our life due, which is fine. Okay. And you gotta think about this too, when he takes a knockout, he's only taking 1 price card, so that's okay. Now, we could be greedy and go for a Thunderous Noise. I know, that seems really risky, but you gotta remember, he's down 3 Dark Patches. If we can pull that off, we'll be so far ahead. Right? I think that might be, like, the risky, but game-winning move. Right? Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy, of course. Oh, man. Do we go for this play? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think if we take a knockout this turn, we'll be so far ahead that we win the game. Like, I'm being 100% honest. It's risky, But if we hit the plasma bat, if we hit it... Oh, we don't hit it. Dang it. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, then, that's awkward. We'll go Darkrai, so we can swing into it. Yeah, I think that's an okay play. Put this here. Okay. We're basically just sending like a bunch of knockouts on the field. Like that guy's easy to knock out, this guy's easy to knock out, these guys are easy to knock out. We just need repels and Kyurems. Absol could do some work as well. We could blend and Colors Machine onto it, which is nice. We have a Colors Machine prize, so anyone can get that out. So that'd be nice too. We have a Plasma Energy prize too. Dark to this guy. Remember, he's gonna go for Energy Switch. Yeah. What's in his hand? I wonder. Is it bad? Is it that bad? Yeah, it is. Was he's the junk of the hunting. All right. So now we got some momentum going for us. I think the plan. Well, let's see what top deck first. That's the real question. What do we top deck here? I really want to knock out this guy. Like, really want to knock out that guy. Like, that would be the best thing to do here. E and random. Okay, I'm fine with those two cards. A Laser. I think we go Prism. Laser. Radiant Knuckle. Put another energy on this guy. So if he sends up this guy, we pretty much knock it out. So go down to 5. He didn't get any dark patches back, which is good for us as well. Because he has 3 already in the discard pile, so he can't power this guy this turn. That's impossible. Well, I guess he could go for energy switches, and that could give him a knockout. But even then, he could maybe knock out this guy. He needs a laser as well. So, N. Okay. Has he played off his Junipers? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, he has. Yeah. He's played all 4 Junipers. E-Hammer. Who do you go after here, though? You're going after the bench, okay. It's not bad. It's not good either. See what else he's got here. So Ultra Ball, Dark, and Tool Scrapper. So he does play the Scrapper, but it probably only plays 1. I don't remember Jason's list. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a good minute since I've seen Jason's list. I know it played Double Keldeo. I probably should have dropped one of these 2 guys. I don't know why I didn't, but we should have a lot of outs. Yeah. Even right now, he needs a laser to take a knockout. We'll see what he goes here. Kyurem. Okay, so he's going to Kyurem. There's the laser. So he's got the knockout, which is good for him. The problem here is we're going to knock out back on this guy. Dark Energy there. Night Spear. 90 and 30. So he takes the knockout, goes down to 4. Okay. We set up Thunders on our turn. So he's 110 HP. He needs a bunch of 1-ofs. And of course. Here, Thunderous Noise for knockout. Okay. We'll get down to 3. There's an Absol. There's a Deoxys. There's 2 good cards to get. Mr. Mime comes up. He needs Dark, Dark Energy, Energy Switch. He has nothing. 139, 10, 11. Yeah, we'll repel. Darkrai. 9. Oh, a laser. Put down this. And there we go. We did it. So yeah, he discarded too many dark patches early, and so we capitalized on that, so he couldn't have any attackers. And there we go. Plasma Tackle Gear number 1. Check it out, Darkrai. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna play a bunch of Darkrai's. Get ready. You're gonna see a bunch of Plasma versus Darkrai, but I think we do have the advantage. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you for next Wednesday for round number 2. Alrighty, bye.